Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's preaching the word in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. And I just want to do this quick video, on this Dakota pipeline situation, man. All right, the Most High is using Donald Trump, to show the Northern Kingdom, man, that, hey, y'all is in the same boat as the Southern Kingdom, man. All right, we all one nation, man. All right, just like how we get oppressed, y'all gonna get oppressed, man. All right. We under the hands of a cruel ruler, man. The Most High set a cruel ruler over you people, man. All right. And once again, man, the Most High is, trying to wake up the Northern Kingdom, man. All right, to show them, man, who your enemy is, man. All right. Y'all done got so comfortable in this land, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because y'all love a fair skin or whatever it is, man. But, y'all got comfortable here, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. And the Most High is trying to wake y'all up, man. But I'm going to just let this video play.
National lead and new pushback against President Trump's executive order to advance major pipeline projects that he says will create more American jobs. One of his orders included a call to expedite land permit reviews for the Dakota Access Pipeline, which of course has protesters braving bitter cold and snow right now. Many are from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe who say this pipeline is a disaster waiting to happen to their water and to their sacred land. CNN's Sarah Seidner is live at the protest site near Cannonball, North Dakota. And Sarah, you just spoke with some of these tribal leaders with Standing Rock. They say President Trump violated the law with his executive order. How so?
Yeah, it's interesting because they say what they think he is trying to do is violate the law. But indeed, in his very memoranda, he says, as long as federal laws are followed. And so you have this split. However, there is a very harsh reaction from the tribe about this memoranda, and partly because they believe that what it's really trying to say is that he's going to go ahead and try to push this plan through that they have been fighting. I want to give you some idea of what the camp looks like now, because you'll remember I was here talking to you just a month ago, and it looked very different. There were thousands, 10,000 people that were here. Now it's about 500, and it's been a very subdued reaction from the folks who have been inside of this camp, Jake. They have not come out in big numbers to protest this. They have not gone and had clashes with police who are on the other side or the National Guard right now. What they're doing is they are sitting there trying to figure out what to do next, and whether or not President Trump or anyone in his administration wants to hear their voices or will react to their voices. And we asked Dave Rochambeau, who is the chairman of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe himself, if he thinks that the president will take into account anything the protesters have been asking for or demanding.
He values money. He doesn't value people. So he's not going to hear anybody when they're talking. But if you hear a cha-ching, he's going to turn his head. It might mess his hair up, but he's going to turn his head. It's money that drives this man. And that's the scary thing for this nation.
The end, they're talking about it being scary, and that is the theme of the day, that people are frightened about what's going to happen next, and they're not sure of their next move, but they do know one thing, Jake, they are going to fight. Jake?
All right, Sarah Seidner, buckle up. We're going to come to you a lot of times over the next few weeks and months. Thanks so much.
Yeah, come, man. Hey, warn to them that take counsel, man. It's not of the Most High, man. It's not, covered with the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, they talking about one thing they know they going to do is fight, man. All right, they going to get rolled over, man. All right, ain't shit that Jake can do about a so-called white man on this side, man. All right, we under his subjection because the Most High, placed them over us, man, because of our transgressions against him, man. All right, but I'm going to grab a quick scripture right quick, man. It's Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire is hell. All right, and what's Trump's desire, man? To put those pipelines in there to make that money, man. All right, he enlarges his desire is hell, man. All right, and ain't nothing the Northern Kingdom out there gonna be able to do about it, man. All right, y'all gonna get rolled on, man. This should be a wake-up call for y'all, man, to show y'all who y'all enemy is, man. All right, it seems as though, the tribes have this spirit of just, as long as it's not happening to me. All right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how the Northern Kingdom felt when they saw the Southern Kingdom getting their ass beat, for all these years. It ain't us, man. But now it's hitting home, man. All right, because the Most High is putting a spirit on Donald Trump to fuck with the Northern Kingdom, man. You could tell, man, Trump hate the Northern Kingdom, man. He came off rip saying we going to build a wall, keep you goddamn Mexicans out, man. Now he fucking with Gad and them, man. All right, hey, the Most High turning up the heat on you goddamn northern tribes, man. All right, y'all need to wake the hell up, man. But I'm going to continue. It says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, man. All right, so-called white man can't be satisfied, man. All right, that's why they always robbing, pillaging, raping everybody, man. You feel me? That's why they gonna come take your shit, man. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it, man. Once again, like the woman said at the she was quoting something some guy said, but one thing we know, we gonna fight, man. Hey, man, y'all about to get y'all ass bust, man. All right, Trump gonna come in there, man, tell him, look, man, just shoot them goddamn pieces of shit. All right, because Trump, hey, man, and once again, man, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man, showing the Northern Kingdom, man. Trump is coming at the Northern Kingdom, man. He's coming at them, man. All right, but I'm going to keep going. It says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. All right, and I'm going to skip down to 9. It says, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. All right, and that's getting into the judgment of Esau, man. All right, because although the Most High is letting, Esau loose, man, it's this cruel ruler that he set over the people, man, and Donald Trump, he let him loose, on the Northern Kingdom. Man, hey, he's going to get judged for that, man. All right. All right, because, hey, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, man. All right, because that's all Esau does, man. Esau doesn't have any history. All right, his land is the goddamn caves, man. So, hey, he's covetous, man. All right, and he's going to be judged for that, man. But it's not for the Northern Kingdom or the Southern Kingdom as well, man, to take into their own hands, man. All right, with your protesting and shit. You got the Black Panthers and shit from the Southern Kingdom, all these revolutionary type of movements, man. You got Gad out there protesting for their quote-unquote sacred land back. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But all that is going to come to naught, man. All right, because the Most High not with that. All right, he's not with it, man. He's not with the nation of Israel trying to fight for themselves, man. All right, because he's our power, man. That's the whole point of him choosing us, man. All right, so we can be covered with his spirit, you know what I'm saying, and be protected, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to grab something else right quick. Bear with me. Slovakia. Alright, Genesis 49:19, it says, Gad, which is you so-called Native Americans, man. Alright, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last, man. Alright, and that's when the Most High put the spirit on the tribes to raise up, man. Alright, so it's going to be a time where Gad is going to raise up and overcome, man. Alright, but it's not going to be with no motherfucking, protest just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, in a goddamn TP, you know what I'm saying, just being rebellious, man. All right, that's not gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen like that. All right, you got to return to Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man. The Most High, once again, man, just to drill this point, into the listener's head, man. The Most High is showing the Northern Kingdom that they're not separate from us, man. You're not separate from the Negro, West Indian, Haitian, man. So-called Negro, West Indian, Haitian, man. All right, we all the same people, man. We all getting oppressed in the same place, man. All right, that's why this is this modern Egypt, man. All right, the whole nation of Israel is here getting oppressed. All right, but once again, man, it says he shall overcome at the last, man. The Most High is going to put the spirit on his people, man. Start rolling on shit, man. All right, you got to cover yourself with the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man. Not trusting yourself, man. Not trusting whatever weapons you may have, you know what I'm saying, whatever, type of strength you think you have that's outside of the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai is really not strength at all, man. All right, and that's why the so-called white man continues to roll on, you know what I'm saying, the northern and the southern kingdom, man, from Judah all the way down to Issachar, man. All right, because you got a whole bunch of niggas, spicks, dumbass Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man, that think that they can fight this so-called white man by themselves, man. All right, that's not going to happen, man. All right, we got to wait on the Most High, man. We got to wait on Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man. He's going to take this goddamn devil out the way, man. And it ain't the last thing that is going to take him out is a goddamn peaceful protest. You niggas out there sitting out there in the snow, cold as fuck, for no reason, man. Because they're going to build that pipeline. All right, whether your goddamn ancestors was buried there or not. They're going to build that shit, man. All right. I'm going to get one more script, man. So log in. 51, I believe it's 20. Yeah, man. It's Jeremiah 51:20. It says, Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. All right, and that's the nation of Israel the Most High is talking about, man. All right, we his weapons of war and we his battle axe, man. All right, so to put it in you niggas terms, man, he the general, man. All right, and we just the soldiers, man. So we got to wait for the general to tell us that we can move on them, man. All right, and it's going to happen real soon, man. All right, patience is suffering, man. You got to just suffer this, man. Suffer the so-called white man, man. We got to do it, and we even know the truth, man. We got to suffer, man. All right, we know how things supposed to be, man. We got to keep our head down, man. Be humble and meek, you know, and just have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, and that's what the people in the, you know, that's what the northern tribes should also learn how to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, no disrespect to the brothers from the northern kingdom that's laboring in sincerity and truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you docile ass northern kingdom, you know, you docile northern tribes, man. All right, y'all getting a wake up call right now, man. All right, the Most High is putting that spirit back on Esau. You know what I'm saying? To roll on y'all, man. All right, and I bet Donald Trump is hoping that y'all niggas try to buck up, man, so he can start shooting y'all down, man. You know. So, hey, man, I hope that was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutations to the hope of the elect that's pushing the word and sincerity and truth. All right. Shalom again.